Hey guys, Eddie Mead here from Cardiff International Whitewater. Today we're going to look at Prussic knots and how to tie them. So a Prussic is a rope gripping tool that we can use. We can use it on our mechanical advantage system, so we can use it to attach a loop onto our rope so we can pull on it, or we can use it as a progress catcher so we can put it on our system, so if we need to let go and readjust anything, but that will stop the rope from slipping backwards and losing the progress that we've already gained in our systems.
Okay, so first of all, we've got our free wrap Prussic knot. So if you're using a Prussic versus a knot here, what we need to do is you need to get that off to one side. So I kind of start all my knots like this. So we'll just pull that off to one side. The Prussic starting underneath. We're going to wrap this around. We're going to loop this through itself 3 times. And the neater we can do this, the easier it will be to dress at the end. So it's through twice, and then one more time through. And then we're gonna pull that, and we're gonna dress it as we pull that. What I mean by dressing is essentially we're gonna tidy up the knot so all these strands aren't messy. And the better dressed our Prussic knot is, the more likely it is to grip our rope as well. A messy knot is less likely to grip. It's looking pretty tidy. So all these strands are kind of in line. They're not all crossing over each other. We've got our loop or our bite coming off here. And what we've got is we've got the knot off center. So when we attach a carabiner, it isn't sat on that knot off center. And that is our free wrap. Okay, next we're going to tie our Klemheist. So we're going to start in a similar way. We're going to get that knot off center on our bite. We're going to cross the Prussic underneath the rope. Okay, so the knot is just sitting just above our rope here. And at an angle, we're going to wrap this Prussic around, keeping it nice and tidy. Nice and tidy. As you can see, it's a little bit fiddly. Nice and tidy until we end up with our 2 ends. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to cross one over the other, depending on which direction we want to pull. So we want to pull in this direction, we can loop it that way. If we want to pull it in this direction, okay, and finally we're going to tie our French Prussic, which is very similar to the Klemheist. It's just one small different. So we're going to start exactly the same way. We're going to have our knot off to one side with our bite, and we're going to wrap this Prussic in exactly the same way as we did for the Klemheist. Okay. So we've got that nice neat wrap again. So the only real difference between this and the Klemheist is now that we're going to join these 2 loops together. So just bring them together. We're going to clip a carabiner in there. And we can pull this way, or we can pull this way.